This is Ed Fullman. I'm CEO of Foxtrot Code. This is a brief presentation on some of the aspects associated with the value proposition and where we fit into the overall algorithmic and analytics stack within an organization. First off, Foxtrot Code is an online platform. We provide a codeless development platform for creating algorithms and a marketplace that's designed to support your needs to collaborate and share your algorithms with people on your team or monetize them with the larger community. To get us on the same page, a Foxtrot Code algorithm is everything from data access through algorithmic functions and then to data output. And we're capable at Foxtrot Code of taking data from where it sits, triggered by new data being added or new files showing up or REST API streaming data, to be able to process that information in real time and then pass it along into a set of algorithmic functions to reduce, refactor, and reformat the data, and then reposition the data into new storage or some downstream process where we deliver it through an API or a NodeBC connection or some other method of providing some refined data downstream. The customer problem we're trying to solve is essentially wrapped up into the scarcity of resources. So today, organizations that we see have a small number of data science personnel relative to their overall IT staff that are focused on a relatively small number of strategic data science projects, because organizations need to get a high ROI for the investment of these resources. Where we come in is actually lowering the skills level barrier so that those strategic projects and others can take advantage of the rest of the personnel that are on hand. So lowering the skills level so that people from the business and other places can get involved with building algorithms, playing a part. So how we do that is by getting some of these big problems off the table. So the complex infrastructure associated with running these kinds of algorithms in production or in development, the complex coding languages, the multiple platforms that data sits on today or needs to be put into after the process, and the fact that teams are really separated by all this technology and that data privacy and that our data issues really get in the way. So we take on all of these problems directly with our solution. And what we've done is pull together one platform where everybody can work together in the cloud or in a cloud-based solution that's private that we could deploy for you. And in that environment, you're able to develop, test, distribute, collaborate, host, and monetize what you're doing. And what we've done is we've created two large products with some sub-product features. The two products are a codeless development environment, which comes with a platform that requires no setup or management. You access our platform to run an algorithm by just pressing a button. There's nothing to provision or set up or manage. And the codeless development environment makes it simple for people who don't have a lot of programming experience or maybe even any, but they've got some background with data and using data with different kinds of products to play a role and building the algorithm out. And then we've created another set of tools in a product called the Marketplace that enables people to work together and collaborate on the development of an algorithm, to be able to share it with a team privately where no other organization or group or person could see it, and then to be able to check that kind of work out and put it into production in a production hosting environment. So in the Marketplace, we have tools for sharing and what we call listing a product, which is putting it onto either the public marketplace or the private marketplace We've got tools for collaborating called groups that are include everything from sharing this kind of information around algorithms to running support forums and providing documents and event calendaring and all sorts of functions that would help teams work together on this kind of thing. And then the algorithms themselves are modular, meaning they can be chained together. And multiple people can be involved in creating one set of algorithms, where the process is just about linking them up so that data can flow from one to the other. And that's kind of inherent in what you're building on Foxtrot Code. So the general process is to get data into the system through a couple of different means. We let you use demonstration indexes, data that we have on hand. You can pull data from APIs. You can load data from files. And you can simulate data, which we think is a best practice, so that you actually can cover edge cases and make sure that your data is going to test your algorithm. And vice versa, your algorithm is going to be able to operate on all the different data cases. Once your data's in, then you can build your algorithm out against it directly and go through a process of exploring the data and figuring out how to best leverage it with an algorithmic process, test it and refine it, and create a proof of concept that you can then take to your organization and get approval for hosting the algorithm in production. And then we'll help you move it into a production that we host or that we manage for you in either your cloud or your premise. So that's a brief overview of Foxtrot Code. If you have any other questions or would like to contact us directly about some idea you have, feel free to reach out to us through the chat or mail button that you'll see when you log in, or from some other means like contacting us via one of the support forums or sending us an email directly. So thanks very much. We'll see you out there.